Damn.
It's time.
It is. Where are we going?
So Royal Blue, mostly Tackett Creek.
Yeah, we're gonna go hit the bunny slopes at Royal Blue is what everybody says. So
Yeah, I mean that's the verdict on Royal Blue, but we were gonna stay at Ride Royal Blue, but from our understanding it's a little far of a ride to Tackett Creek and didn't really have a cabin that we were interested in for the price we were trying to spend. I don't know, it seems strange to say, but you had like a lot of...
I don't think their cabins have bathhouses or like...
Yeah, their cabins that had bathrooms were really expensive, so we decided to go with like an Airbnb style cabin. And it's actually in the town that's closer to Tackett, so...
Yeah, so our Airbnb's in La
Follette, something like that, yeah.
So it should be a really fun trip. Should be interesting because I mean Tackett's like a mythical creature out in the Tennessee mountains. So we don't really know what's gonna happen, but
yeah, and we'll be sure, you know, this is the beginning of the Tackett Creek series, Tackett Creek / Royal Blue series, so be sure to stick around to the end and we'll talk about it, what we thought about the whole trip and park and in general, and even as far as staying where we stayed to ride both Royal Blue and Tackett Creek, if it's like a good location or not. Because I mean, we kind of struggled scheduling a trip like this to this place because we mainly want to make sure we can cover Tackett each day and not like commute hours just to get to it. So I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll try to keep that in mind too when we're riding out to these different trails. I mean, because there's a couple of trails like Dragon's Back and Widowmaker and stuff that are supposedly on the opposite side of the highway.
And that's Royal Blue we're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, we'll try to see how long from La Follette it takes, you know, to get each which and, you know, whichever way we end up taking.
Right, yeah, so it seems...
Anybody else is curious.
Yeah, it seems like it's a different direction of Tackett Creek to get to those like technical trails, but regardless, we got the setup in the shop here, keeping us out of the wind.
Yeah.
And just waiting. We're loading up and heading out in the morning. And Aaliyah guest appearance. Jesus, she's always got to interrupt. So yeah, we've seen a few comments in the past on people asking what kind of tools and spare parts and things like that we bring with on these trips. So we figured we'd throw this in quick since this is one of our bigger trips. I don't know, bigger / normal. We like to do these every couple months as if we can. But this is in the trunk of Josh's Wax Z, or Monster Z we'll call it.
TP for the bunghole.
So we got
an
that.
Essential.
Yeah, going out in the woods all day. Definitely a good idea. We got the old Milwaukee here. That's an essential, kinda. We got stuff, I don't really, oh, this one is already broke, but I thought it was taped shut still. So we've got some axle nuts. We've got some wheel studs, lug nuts, a bunch of YXZ junk.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had an issue with that, but
Josh had an issue with a wheel stud or two, I think. Axle nut, I know it's just like one of those things that's supposed to be...
Yeah, replaced.
Yeah, which we don't typically do, but we do have spares in case we have issues with the ones we're running. Other than that, Josh got this weatherproof like container thing that he keeps the flashlight in, a little rain...
Yeah, rain jacket.
Yeah, poncho. So, Monster Z, got a spare rack. Me and Billy went halves on some spare parts in the past. Back a long time ago, really. Back when we didn't really know like the reliability of stuff. Never actually needed it. Kind of. Guess I lied. I broke a rack one time. All right, so then he's got some rain gear, he's got that. And then he's carrying most of the tools on this trip. He's got this tool kit. I believe it's just like a Harbor Freight tool kit with like a bunch of different sockets and wrenches and stuff. But I don't know exactly what we're remembering or what we were talking about before got interrupted. But I think it was about the steering rack. I think we were. So he's carrying that now because of portals. We'll just go that way. And he's also got a stock tie rod in here, both ends. And then a first aid kit, ratchet strap. I don't know what's in this thing, but I'll show you. Yeah, pliers, wrenches. Oh, he's got to carry big sockets. So we're basically carrying everything we can to change a rack, a tie rod, and axles. And then on these machines, we're just making sure that we're carrying enough to change a belt on mine, axles, and then Billy's is just axles. So I don't know, just your basic hand tools, and then all the tools that we know we need, or we think we know we need. So nothing too crazy, but we've seen a couple comments about what we carry. So this is the stuff we carry on the trail, and we need the big...
Which normally too, I mean, just to add, we don't normally carry this much stuff, but after I broke an axle on 57, and us knowing not how far we're gonna be away from the truck when we're in like Tackett or wherever we're at, you know, so this is kind of more than we usually bring out with us in the field. I mean, I'd say this is the most prepared we've ever been for a trip.
Yeah, I'd agree. We do usually bring quite a bit of recovery gear and things to like MacGyver things back together, you know, as far as like duct tape, zip ties, tie wire, which I've got all that stuff in here. So that's kind of stuff we usually bring as far as like adjustable wrenches, channel locks, things like that, to just kind of hopefully maybe get you out of the woods or whatever. But we usually do not carry spare axles. Spare tie rods we've carried back. I don't know, some guys in our group have had them on them if they're running stock tie rods, but me and Billy weren't. So we never carried them. But Josh isn't either. He's running, as you guys know, the Weller tie rods. And Josh has got a couple recovery straps in here. He's got a couple 20-footers, I think 2, and then a front and rear brand new axle. So it pretty much wraps up Josh's rig. All right, so onto my machine. We've got, of course, all of the custom splice recovery gear that you guys, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's the video right before this one where we walk through it all and kind of give some demonstrations and stuff. But we've got all that recovery gear. And I put a soft shackle around my seat here, and then I put one around my cage there, so those will be easy to grab. Then I've got my 2 spare axles there, and I'll open up the storage on the back and show you guys what I'm carrying on the trail. So in here, this is the top. So mine's got 2 storage boxes. You know, I'm carrying a bunch of random wrenches. I think everything I need to change an axle on my rig in case for some reason Josh's wasn't with us or something. You know, he's got the big tool kit, but I've got random stuff here. I've got some vice grips, a flashlight. I've got this 3-piece kit thing that you can get. It's like all different torque sizes. And then, you know, metric and standard Allens. They're literally like $3.
Straight from Harvey.
Yeah, straight from the Harvey freight. Some wire strippers, adjustable wrench like I talked about. So I carry more of the general stuff. A little pry bar, maybe pry an axle out of a diff or trans, I don't know. A little roll of wire. You never know when you need a hot wire or something. Some Gorilla Tape. Some wire nuts for on-trail repair. Bungee cord, zip ties. Tie wire. A bunch of tire plug stuff. For the old bighorns, you know, you never know. We've never really had too many issues with them, but I think when you had 27s, you had a couple flats, correct? On the stock YXZ. I think I remembered when we were up north trail riding, you plugged like 2 way back. You'd have to go back in the archives of your brain. Yeah. Sounds like there's an animal up on the roof. But anyways, we'll see. Definitely, it's a rocky location where we're going. So we'll put them to the test. In here I've just got some, like I said, channel locks pliers. I've got adapters from all different sizes. So like his kit doesn't go with 1/2-inch sockets. It's got 3/8 and 1/4. So I got all different adapters to run 1/2-inch with everything. So that way I'm only carrying one ratchet. A couple different extensions and a swivel. Needle nose and snap ring pliers. I think that about wraps up this box. And then in my lower box, I've got the kinetic rope, some recovery, that's a tree sling. A couple more straps down there. I don't want to take it all out because it's packed in there nicely. It's kind of like a puzzle. But a couple D-rings, a couple extra stuff that we hopefully don't need, but if we have like a long recovery or a long hill that we can't get down to, we like to bring as much as we can, really, you know, so helps out when you have the extra stuff. Also got like a little ratchet strap. You can see the ratchet. Like a 1-inch ratchet strap in case you need to tie something up, like a broken part or A-arm, maybe like ratchet it up. Who knows? We're probably, you know, we usually come prepared with this kind of stuff, not so much with tools and axles, but we usually have everything needed to, like, we've done some pretty scary recoveries in the past with Jeeps and stuff like that, as far as like tow trucking each other out of the woods and things like that. But back to this, I've got a 12-volt air compressor. I've got my little half helmet thing. I don't wear that much, probably should. I know, I see your guys' comments. And a first aid kit. But that about wraps up my rig. And
a cooler.
And
nothing in it.
Yeah, nothing in the cooler, obviously, as of now. We don't drink and ride. Just got the old Mountain Dew and water, basically, is all it boils down to. Maybe a couple Monsters. But I did see a couple comments asking, you know, how I mounted this stuff, since you guys don't see the straps. And I drilled through two holes in the bottom of this box and 2 holes in the bottom of my cooler. And I bolted through the bed in existing holes in the bed. So I didn't drill through the bed to do it. And I mean, it works really well so far. I mean, I was skimming whoops, we were jumping it, everything else, and nothing moved. So, I mean, I'd recommend it. I don't know, some of you guys might not be too keen on drilling through your cooler, but the thing doesn't have a drain on it anyways, so I figured if it leaked, it would just work as a self-drain. On to Ticky. I'll let Billy take the reins on that one.
Yeah, Ticky don't carry nothing because she don't need nothing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
She don't need nothing, but you're the reason we're carrying what we're carrying. Are we not?
No. Maybe a tire plug.
You can't lie. No. Why are we carrying spare axles?
Oh,
you already said it once in the video, so.
57 got the best of me, right?
Yeah, I mean.
No, she's past that stage. I think nothing but good things coming. So, same thing as them, basically. I don't have any, like, hand tools in this, like they're carrying, just because I don't really have anywhere to put them, really. I don't really want to buy a box, and I don't know.
Ticky's replacement might be coming soon, so it's,
yeah, I mean,
it's hard to invest.
I don't know if she's going to get totally replaced, because
we can't get into this too much. We don't want to, no spoiler alerts, but gather what you may from that. But
so yeah, so then I just got our, you know, our custom splice. Got my little 1/4-inch guy back here and my 1/2-inch soft shackle there. Got 2 axes wedged behind the seat, which
there you go. Yeah, I can see them.
Yep. And then just inside, I just got a couple long straps.
So overall, we've got like probably 150, 200 feet worth of strap. So I mean, if one of us is rolled to the bottom of a hill, or you know, stuck,
you can really never have enough. So.
No, I mean it's huge. So we've learned that in the past.
Yeah.
All of us are running winches. Me and Josh are both running 5500 Warrens. Billy's running a 3500. And then we've got one, 3500 Warren. Sorry, we've got one spare carnivore, not on a rim. It's one of Billy's 30s that he was running in case the bighorn. You know.
Yeah, so if it slashes too big a hole to plug, I just wanted, you know, we could just pop it off the wheel. Probably be a pain, but keep me out on the trails. So we're just going to bring one since we got it. And
me and Josh are not running spares. We don't have spare 32s. Kind of sucks, is what it is. You do see some other Roxxzillas down there. We're selling them to a buddy. They're Josh's stock, not stock, they're Josh's old 30s. So I think that came off of Josh's rig, dude. Some of our Monster Z's falling apart.
Dang it.
But yeah, we're gonna open up this box and show you what we're bringing in there. As far as the box, I know we talked about it in the past, but yeah, it worked out good. We got the box on here, and everything still fits legit, and we were able to get a rig up on top of the box. All right, so in here we've got 2 tool kits, which are made up with all kinds of goodies, basically anything you could need as far as hand tools. We think, you know, we've used them in the past. We've changed axles. We've done quite a bit. I think we actually did a clutch swap at Windrock with those tools. So should have everything we need to do what we can. We've got a tube for fixing a tire. Didn't know that.
I didn't even know that thing was snuck in there.
Yeah, that's a key component. You can't have it though. That's for...
Dude, I need that.
You gotta run the carnivore, but... No, I'm just kidding. We've got, in that box, we've got 2 ball joints for YXZ that me and Billy invested in a while ago. Never needed them yet. We've got
a couple wheel bearings.
Yeah, a couple old wheel bearings, I think.
Yeah, they're the ones out of my machine.
Yeah. And then some jumper cables, some more tie rods, some front diff parts, and a bunch of extra ratchet straps for the trailer. We got another spare front axle, more ratchet straps, a pry bar, and a Harbor Freight bottle jack. Gotta say, if you guys are looking for a jack to throw on your trailer, the Harbor Freight one has been working great for us for like 3 years. It's like the 12K, I think it's like 30 bucks or something. Yeah. But battery charger, some miscellaneous fluids, some tire slime, grease, welding helmet, and the welder is in here. And then an air mattress, but that's just for this trip because the place we're renting only has 2 beds. So, and contrary to some people, we don't sleep together. No, I'm just kidding. Damn it. But yeah, I think that's about all we bring. It's probably turned into more than what it should have been. But I don't know, cool to throw in. Hopefully we don't have much content from this traveling to Tennessee video, because if we do, that means we're probably broke down somewhere. Yeah guys, stay tuned, and we're hitting the road in the morning, and hopefully it'll be a safe trip. Hopefully we'll touch base with you a couple times, but hoping next time we see you, we're in Tennessee. And this should be a fun trip. I'm excited.
What you doing?
The adventure begins.
So you know, we're here. He's buying stuff. What'd you do?
Left my keys at home.
Oh.
Gonna try and attempt to drill out a lock. I think this might be my weapon of choice here. The old Bosch titanium drill bits.
He's about to save big money.
All my clothes are locked in the box too, so that makes it even better. But I think, but our drill's in the truck, so maybe we can drill out the lock and get into it. I'm hoping.
Hopefully we have enough batteries. If not, we'll be going to another store to get batteries.
Yeah, and my clothes are in there. I think I just said that.
Just gonna go to Walmart too, probably. So you see here, it got me. The store always gets me. They're out there just doing the walk of shame. So I'm trying to keep up with them. Stay tuned for drill bit commentary coming soon. Freaking kids, can't take them anywhere. Don't break.
It's drilling through like butter.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't make it very far. Justin gave us the look of horror about an hour and a half in. Oh no, I forgot my keys. Locked my clothes in the gang box. Everything. Would you just look at it?
Too small. hog this step bit through that thing, it'll just rip the whole lock apart.
Oh no,
God.
drill bit stuck in there. Uh-oh, SCADIOs.
Breaks it.
Hey!
Hooray!
Oh my god, is that the lock?
We're in.
We made it!
There's my clothes.
Jesus.
Rest in peace to this guy, dude. We bogged deep through there. For the record, this is my first lock I've ever drilled out, so
Alright.
it's definitely doable.
Alright, let's
Alright,
put
now
the drill bits in there and
Now we can
back
drive.
on the road.
Where's this? Hey, now we got a nice drill bit index at least. We just can't lock them in the tool chest.
Yeah,
See you in a bit.
Good time here with us.
See now when we tell you guys that Tiki waves to us, this is what we're referring to.
The only way you can see it there behind the wide range.
Yeah. It's the only way we know if Tiki's still with us on the back of the trailer, if it fell off or not. Just gotta see the camera waving, or the fender waving to us. Smooth sailing now. Hopefully that was our only issue. Alright guys, so we made it. We made it to our house in one piece. No truck issues, no trailer issues. Well, kinda. Minus the lock we had to drill out to get my clothes. But we found this sticker.
I'm doomed.
This is the trophy for our trip. Whoever wins.
Oh, dude. Where'd that come from?
Dude, it was in this
I'm
bucket.
doomed.
I survived Tackett Creek.
I'm out. Spit it out,
Got a
Billy.
good spot on Tiki for that sticker.
I don't know, man.
Where?
This might.
The undercarriage?
There's
Might get ripped off.
There's only one of these. That means we gotta send it until there's only one rig left.
I'm in. Last
I'll
one.
pull cable the whole time just so I can make it.
So, if we all break, or if two people break, the last one to break, the person that makes it the farthest without breaking, if it comes down to that, wins.
Also,
Deal?
the first guy to winch has to wear this awesome pink hat.
I don't know if I'm about that though. I got a pretty big head.
I'd be in for that. I'd take that bet.
I have never needed a winch
The-
before.
The YXZ brethren can battle over that. I don't know what X3 is gonna be winching. Trader's got it covered. There's only one sticker, so I don't really know how we'll divvy that up. What if there's two left? Sorry, Josh. I don't know if you're into running.
We'll count how
Full
many times
portal
we
rip
winch.
off.
Just keep track of how many times you winch, and then
0.
so
Today.
the least amount then, if nobody broke, wins.
That ain't gonna happen.
I'm in.
We broke
The
it.
least amount of
Like
winching.
3 of us?
Yeah.
Unless we all just kill Tackett and nobody winches. But from the sounds of it, not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, it's a mythical place. And nobody's really said, everybody said like, oh, Tackett Creek, you know, there's some serious stuff there.
Yeah,
But
for
then
real.
on like YouTube, which we're a big part of, can't really find much about it. So we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah, that's for sure. And we hear it's been a solid like month of rain down here, and they don't maintain Tackett at all. Which, I mean, it's kind of fun. We like rowdy stuff, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, so what is it? It's February 27th, so we're riding tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be the 28th through like the 1st or 2nd or something like that. So if anybody's curious, I'm sure these videos will be,
For these next 5 days, we live on nothing but sugar.
yeah, Monster, donuts, you know. There's not time to be cooking breakfast, cooking lunch. We got a ride.
Yeah.
We got stuff to bring sandwiches for anyone who's curious.
Wait, feed right here.
Carrying sandwiches, chips, Slim Jims, some soda,
Water.
water.
Snap into a Slim Jim!
Jeez. But yeah, guys, we made it. Not too many exciting things. We just went to Walmart and swooped some food. Also got our riding passes at Walmart for anybody who might be coming down to Tackett / Royal Blue.
Hunting, our hunting pass.
Yeah, it's a 7-day hunting pass and then a 1-year just like land pass or land permit or something like that. We'll get with you guys in the morning, but that's gonna be another video, so definitely stay tuned. It should be a fun trip. We got a lot planned. Hoping to hit every hard trail that we can find in Tackett and Royal Blue.
Yeah, and normally we start out saying that we're gonna try to take it easy, but we're going straight to Hell's Canyon right away in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the first trail of the day. So we gotta see what Tackett's all about. So might as well go to respectively one of the hardest ones there.
For
So we're
sure.
excited. So stay tuned. See you.